I figured out the simplest LinkedIn strategy to get clients that turns any business into a lead generating machine. Not only has this strategy worked out for me, but it actually worked out as a system for Tim Jakobsson, the founder of B2B Boosted Agency, that is able to use this strategy to get 723 qualified leads every single month consistently. Now, I filed up real campaign examples with the actual results to actually show you by the end of this video the exact strategy that you can use to implement it to your business and start booking meetings as of today. We're going to talk about the old way of doing things and the new way of doing things on LinkedIn. So in previous years, how typically sales teams or agencies were using LinkedIn is to have one lead list, one campaign, and one LinkedIn account that is doing the outreach. We would use Sales Navigator, different lead sources, create a lead list, and then because LinkedIn was limiting us in amount of actions that we can take per day, we are getting stuck on choosing LinkedIn as a channel only for these highly qualified tier 1 type of leads. This meant that yes, we were getting results, but those results were very limited in the number of people that we were actually able to reach out to, meaning the volume was not there. If we take a step back and think about why this was happening in the first place, LinkedIn is still limiting us in the amount of actions that we can take per day from one account. So if you right now use one LinkedIn account, you're able to send 25 connection requests per day, 40 messages per day, and this means that there's only so many people that you can reach out in a month. Now, the new way of doing things is actually doing the same thing that we've been doing so far in terms of creating lead lists, outreach, but then actually using multiple LinkedIn profiles to reach this volume. So right now, what you would have typically is a set of leads that you want to reach out to. So I have my clay table lead list with 155 cherry-picked leads that I want to use for LinkedIn outreach. Then I would have my campaign. So I have one campaign, one lead list, and then one sender. This campaign is actually performing quite great, as you can see. So 69% connection acceptance rate and 29% reply rate. This would make you think that I'm going to be getting a bunch of qualified leads every single month. The reality is not really like that. We're looking now at my very ugly mirror board here. So we're going to see the old way and the stats of how many qualified leads we can actually get with one LinkedIn account. So with LinkedIn limitations, with the amazing stats that I've been seeing, this is actually how many qualified leads I can get per month. So it's 93 qualified leads simply because LinkedIn is limiting me of how many people I can actually reach out in 1 month with one account. Then obviously keep into mind that these are just people who have replied and I still need to convert them, so this number will actually significantly drop. This is why we're starting to do things the new way, which means that instead of actually having one lead list, one campaign, and then one sender, we're actually going to have one lead list, one campaign, and then multiple senders. So this is how the math would look like in that case. With even lower stats, which is, for example, 42% connection acceptance rate and 21% reply rate, but leveraging 5 senders, in total, these are the numbers that we're going to be seeing. So I'm going to be able, instead of 500, to send 2,500 connection requests a month. I'm going to be able to get much more people accepted into my network. In this case, with the conversion rate that we've been seeing before, which is 42%, that means 1,050 connections accepted and the same number of messages sent, meaning that instead of 93 leads that I was able to get previously per month, now I'm getting 220 qualified leads. This means that with multiple LinkedIn accounts, we're able to actually reach this volume. And to do that, we're going to set up a system that is going to help us do this very easily. So the new way of doing things, we take one lead list, a larger lead list in this case, so we can even go with 2,300 leads. And in the next step, we will actually be assigning a couple of LinkedIn accounts. So I'm going to select 5 accounts like we've had previously in the example, meaning that one lead list, larger lead list, and then 5 LinkedIn accounts are going to be acting upon this campaign. This actually helps me get to that moment where I'm getting higher volume of leads every single month. This all is going to be done automatically, so these leads are going to be actually equally segmented across these 5 accounts. They're going to be doing the outreach, and at the end of the day, I will be getting much more volume when it comes to the leads that I'm actually able to get per month. Now you have the easiest way of getting clients in 2025 on LinkedIn, but the real question is, how do you turn these leads into revenue? This is why we've created this video that shows you how 3 million was made on LinkedIn using LinkedIn outreach. It's a full masterclass, so you will be seeing proven messaging frameworks, follow-up sequences, and exactly how a multi-million-dollar business was built so that you can do it too.